was backpacking through Eastern Europe, alone for the first time. My train got delayed, and I ended up arriving in a tiny Hungarian village way past midnight. Everything was closed except for this old inn near the edge of town. The woman at the front desk barely spoke English, but she understood one night. She handed me a heavy brass key and muttered something I didn't catch. I was too tired to care. Room 6 was at the end of a long, creaky hallway. The key stuck in the door, but when it finally gave way, I realized the room was off. It smelled faintly like iron, and the air was freezing cold despite it being July. There was only a single dim lamp, and the mirror above the dresser was covered with a yellowed sheet. But again, I was exhausted. I locked the door, dropped my bag, and fell into bed fully clothed. Around 3 a.m., I woke up, not because of a noise, but because I felt something. The kind of feeling you get when someone is watching you. I opened my eyes and saw nothing. But the sheet on the mirror had slid halfway off. I hadn't touched it. I got up to fix it, but when I looked into the mirror, I froze. My reflection was gone. Not distorted, not foggy, just not there. But someone else was. A tall man stood where I should have been. Dark suit, hollow eyes, no mouth. And then he moved. Not in the room, only in the mirror. He raised his hand and pointed behind me. I whipped around. Nothing. But when I turned back, the mirror was covered again. I didn't sleep the rest of the night. At dawn, I bolted out and asked the woman at the front desk if anyone else had stayed in that room recently. She hesitated, then said, "No, since the man last year. He die in there." I asked her what happened. She just crossed herself and said, "He break mirror. Police say accident. We don't use that room." Not anymore. I checked out, walked 5 miles to the next town, and never looked back. I've traveled a lot since then, but I always ask for a room without a mirror.